India just witnessed the biggest business war in history between the baddest Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos and this slightly successful multi-billion-dollar Indian businessman.
The investors have now complained to market regulators about their shareholding being eroded.
When you are unable to pay your debts, when you are unable to do your business, if nothing is happening, then definitely it's a case for insolvency.
In today's video, we are going to understand what made them go head to head and how our man Mukesh Ambani came out on top of an epic battle where he was legally not supposed to take part in, and how he destroyed Amazon, making it suffer a massive loss of at least $200 million and made it pay an additional 200 crore rupees to the Indian courts. I know it sounds like something straight out of a Bollywood movie, but this is real life. And it all started when both of these ridiculously rich men wanted exactly the same thing: Big Bazaar. Well, not just Big Bazaar, but all the stores that come under the Future Retail umbrella. That is Big Bazaar, Central, Easy Day and Brand Factory. Let's dial back in time to 2019 when Future Retail had more than 1700 stores across India but was crippling in rising debt of more than 12,000 crores and desperately needed cash for survival. Therefore, when Amazon offered 1500 crore rupees in August 2019, Kishore Bayani's Future Group accepted it. This deal gave Amazon a 49% stake in Future Coupons and also an indirect stake of 4.81% in Future Retail. Not only this, but they also signed an agreement giving Amazon the right to buy more into Future Retail within a period of 3 to 10 years. And in the list of terms and conditions, there was a special mention of a man, the man that Amazon CEO fears most. It was none other than our man Mukesh Ambani. See, Amazon knew that Reliance also wanted to expand its Reliance retail stores. Therefore, Amazon had very cleverly mentioned that Reliance cannot buy equity in any of Future Group companies. Now, how did Reliance combat this Amazon's big brain move? After all, Reliance also wanted those 1700 stores to expand Reliance retail and disrupt the organized Indian retail market. So after a year of brainstorming, Reliance made an offer, a big one. It was an offer to acquire Future Retail Limited for 24,713 crore rupees. Hi, I am a shareholder of Future Retail Limited and it's time to celebrate because Mukesh Ambani has given an offer of more than 24,000 crore rupees to acquire Future Retail Limited. Therefore, I have increased my allocations in Future Retail from 5% in June 2020 to now 25% in September 2020. You see, I am telling you, no matter Reliance wins or Amazon takes this Future Retail, I will make a huge profit out of this deal, huh? And as you may have guessed, world's richest man of that time, Jeff Bezos, was not happy about this announcement. Amazon approached Singapore International Arbitration Center and objected to this Future Reliance deal, alleging that Future Group is violating terms of their deal by selling their stake to Reliance. Things were legally in favor of Amazon. SIAC put a hold to Reliance Future deal on 25th October 2020. But 13 days later, Amazon received a shock when Future Retail moved to Delhi High Court against Amazon. Future Group, like a thali ka bangan, was now much more interested in shaking hands and making the deal with our man Mukesh Ambani. Due to COVID, all the stores were shut down, but debt on Future Group was rising. It seemed like Bayani had lost faith in business and wanted to sell it all to Reliance, who also promised to pay a debt of 12,000 crores in the $3.4 billion deal. For a whole year, legal battle continued in Indian courts between Future Group and Amazon. On 17th of December, things started to slip out of hand from the company that initially played the big brain move. CCI levied a 200 crore rupee penalty on Amazon while suspending the Amazon Future deal approved in 2019, saying Amazon had not disclosed its interest in Future Retail while seeking approval for its investment in Future Coupons. See, the responsibility of the competition watchdog is to maintain a healthy competition in the Indian market. Therefore, when they realized that the purpose of Amazon's 2019 deal was to monopolize and dominate the Indian retail market through Future Retail, they had to suspend it. It's been a long time, my friend. Future Retail stock is up more than 20% today, and currently I own 38.6% of it. Yes, I have increased my allocations from 25% from the last time we met a year ago. It looks like Amazon is losing the battle, but I am very excited to see what Ambani's next move to break through is. क्या आप लोग परेशान हैं?
हाँ भाई हाँ।
क्या आप लोग को फ्यूचर रिटेल ने रेंट नहीं दिया?
हाँ सर, बहुत टाइम से।
तो घबराइए नहीं, आप लोग अपने स्टोर्स मुझे रेंट पर दे दीजिए। हेलो सर, मैं आपकी क्या मदद कर सकता हूँ? ये जो तुम्हारा बिग बाजार का बोर्ड लगा, इसको हटाकर स्मार्ट बाजार का बोर्ड लगा दो। सर, फिर हमारी जॉब का क्या होगा? तुम चिंता मत करो, ये लो नया जॉब ऑफर। Our man Mukesh Ambani played a gangster move in real life. Reliance took over the lease and then further subleased all these premises back to Future Retail. Now, when Future Retail missed a payment of 4,800 crore rupees to its new landlord, Reliance terminated the sublease and started the takeover of stores. On 25th February, 200 stores were gone. A week later, another 250 stores. Within weeks, Reliance had a control of the best 947 Future Retail stores that had historically contributed to about 55 to 65% of its revenue. And Reliance very cleverly rebranded the stores. Big Bazaar was rebranded Smart Bazaar, Central Mall turned Centro, and Brand Factory became Fashion Factory. And to add masala to all of this, they also gave jobs to the existing employees. In the end, Reliance didn't have to pay 24,713 crore rupees to acquire Future Retail stores. It just took over them as a landlord whose tenants simply failed to pay rent on time. Banks moved to NCLT to initiate bankruptcy proceedings against Future Retail, and CLAT ordered Amazon to pay 200 crore rupee penalty to CCI within 45 days. Amazon lost the battle and as a cheeky trick ran newspaper ads accusing Reliance and Future Deal of fraud. And most importantly, the retail investors suffered a great loss, with Future Retail stock price plummeting 99.5% to a mere 3 rupees.
And I see misery everywhere, it's getting to me.